So we have with us Mr. CP Gurnani, a global tech leader and a very well-known voice in the world of technology. So thank you so much for speaking to us. We heard the conversation there on the stage. You spoke of a lot of things, but I want to know from you, what do you think about 72-hour work week?
You know, there's some things which probably only 0.001% of the world population can do it. I mean, it's not that it is not doable, but to assume that everybody needs to work 72 hours, I think is wrong. I mean, so in my past response has been it is not 72-hour work week. It includes 8 to 10 hours of work, which is 50 to 60 hours, which is what most successful professionals. A Virat Kohli did not become a Virat Kohli by following a 6 hour or 8 hour work. I mean, he got up at 4 o'clock to practice and he was practicing at 10 o'clock in the night also. So that's number one. But if you want to be a Virat Kohli, you need to, put in that extra effort. And number two is that the word is practice, which in corporate world is equal to learning, is equal to capability building, is equal to skill development. As long as you realize that there is an expectation, you expect a doctor to be always, you know, learning, always be, doing new certifications. I think why other professions should not have the same legislation. So it's not about 72-hour work week. It is about being efficient and productive.
It's always about the quality of work the person is doing, be it any field.
But that I think is given. As I said, you have to decide whether you want to be a Virat Kohli or you want to be, a challenger. You want to be a person who is, looking at, just getting his paycheck and then maybe excelling at, philanthropy. I mean, but whatever you do in life, I mean, if it has a passion, if it has a purpose, I know you would do well.
So second thing I want to ask you about, I was going through your social media handles and I saw a very interesting post which you made on LinkedIn yesterday about health and a very interesting initiative at your company. Can you tell us a little bit about that and also how important is health when we are hustling in our day-to-day lives?
I don't have to tell you what you all already know. Uh, we all know that whatever our daydreams are, whatever energies that we are putting in, if we do not look after the word I, if we don't look after the word me, I mean, you can't look after. I mean, then the whole world, society was designed. I, as an individual, my family, my village, my community, my state, my country, and it is true everywhere. But the word my can only be effective if you are healthy. Otherwise, I mean, you can sit on a cot and say my.
Absolutely. So I want to ask a very interesting question to you. When we talk about AI, artificial intelligence, people of my generation perhaps they are understanding. But what is a message you want to give to a person like my grandfather who is on his phone and who wants to adapt to AI?
I think I have a live example. My mother-in-law, who's about 90 plus, she stays with us. She talks to Alexa. She uses an iPad. And number three is that whatever work she does, she is able to talk to the chat GPT. Talk to the chat GPT, get an answer. And so I think it is very easy to use. It is for us to help them get the taste of that. Then they will be hooked. I mean, I promise you, they will use it more than I will use it. They're more updated on news, they are more updated on, the recipes, and they are more updated on their gardening techniques because think about it. I mean, this is what Reels has done to you.
Absolutely.
I yesterday talked about health. There are 3,000 reels being pushed back at me. Somebody is saying take a dalchini in the morning, and somebody is saying take haldi in the evening. So, I mean, what is it? It is technology at work, no?
So one last question. We are here at this very summit. It's a very important moment. It's a watershed moment when we talk about the Indian economy at large. What do you think the importance of journalism in today's period, and particularly events like this hold?
So this kind of events to first is, listen, no matter what, journalism is equal to content. It doesn't matter whether it is investigative content or whether it is reporting from a war front or this is reporting from an economic war front. It is always about content, and a content creation cannot remain in isolation. And that's why these events are important. I'm glad that Times Network has brought all of us together because we are able to share, we are able to learn, we are able to talk about the impacts. And I just do believe that journalism is here to stay. It's just a question is how much you embrace technology, because technology is trying to do your job. You don't want technology to do your job, and you want technology to be your slave. So I know that I can run an aggregator of a TV net content by taking in the content from China, content from Russia, content, but I don't think you can differentiate your product. That's why I think Times Network has a huge role to play.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us, and we hope you had a great time at the
Thank
Times
you,
Now
thank
Summit.
you.
Thank you, sir.